People say I'm toxic, and honestly, I don't care.
October Red is sponsored by SA Security. Maximum security, minimum fuss.
Good evening, you beautiful people. It's been a absolute minute. It's been a month since we've done a live watch along, so I'm absolutely overwhelmed and overjoyed to be here with you guys. You know what it is. It's Alan versus Makhmudov. It's a heavyweight fight. Let me pause. Ricky Hatton. Rest in peace, Ricky Hatton. As we know, unfortunately, he left us a couple of weeks ago and they had their send off for him yesterday. Born October the 6th, the day after me, is a year younger than me. He should have turned 47 this year. What I will say to you guys, please look after your mental health. If you need someone to talk to, there's plenty of people that you can talk to professionally. If you don't feel like you can go to somebody that is close to you, do not suffer in silence. Once again, I will say rest in peace to the late, the great, the humorous Ricky Hatton, until we all meet again. So here we are, watch a long time, no footage, it's conversations and commentary. And I would like to say a cheers. I have the magical juice in there, not shouting it out because they are not my sponsors, but I will shout out my sponsor, SA UK, Maximum Security, Minimum Fuss. I'll name this account later. I am doing very well. How are you? Where have you been? I haven't seen you for a minute. Thank you as well to all of you that have got involved in the Alternative Corner. I've decided to do something different on the channel. I realise that boxing is an evolving sport, but I definitely have always wanted to bring changes to the content that I bring you guys, because the world just doesn't revolve around boxing. There's so many other stuff going on. So I thought I'd throw a little bit of difference in there. We've been covering Noel Clarke's libel case. We've covered Tim Westwood. 15 offences Tim Westwood's been charged with. That's going to be a long day in court for him when he finally gets there, if he decides to go to trial. From 1983 until 2016, and they're urging more people to come forward. But we are here for boxing, and this fight I'm definitely looking forward to. It is the rematch between Junaid Bostan and Bilal Fawaz. Interesting fight, this. I do believe last time that Bilal won. I don't do the scorecards. I leave Emma Willis to do that in the chat. But I did think that he did win last time. So he's going to come into this fight extremely confident. I have seen Junaid Bostan. I was there at the press conference on Thursday. He was locked in, didn't want to do any interviews, not in a rude way. He just thought, no, I need to stay focused. I'm here to get a job done. There with his trainer, Grant Smith, Mick Conlon as well, just focused on what he needs to do. He's got to win this fight, and he knows that. There's so much pressure on him to get through this fight, especially the way that he was gifted the win the last time. I'm not even going to get into Reece Bellotti and Josh Padley. The scorecards, like I said, I don't score fights, but that was insane. Even I knew it was closer than that. Oh, he's had a trim as well. He had long hair all week, so he's had a trim, walking out alone. Is that military colours that he's got on his... I like that. I like that outfit he's wearing. Junaid Bostan comes out to James Brown, feeling militant, I guess. Let me say hello to the chat. You man are done for. Good to see you. Oh my God, why? What's happened? What's happened? You man are done for. Skyliner, thank you very much. Thanks for the comments as well. See you guys in the comments. Chris as well, thanks to you. You put a really long one in about snooker. I pinned it because it took me a while to go through it and dissect it, but I really do appreciate the comments. It takes a lot for you guys to tap away and put your comments in there. And I do appreciate each and every one of them. Chris, we hope you're good as well. How did I celebrate my birthday? Just with my family, a quiet one, with my husband and my children, just the way I like it. I'm very, very low key. I know you think, yeah, I'm this crazy extrovert, maybe back in the 90s, but now I'm kind of chilled. So I didn't really do anything spectacular. Just a beautiful day with my family. Legal Eagles, good evening to you. Speaking about spiders, there's some crazy spiders. I don't know if you guys have noticed it. There's this mock widow spider. They're absolutely massive. I've had a couple of those in my house. Apparently they bite, but whatever. We're getting some crazy spiders over here that I don't remember seeing a couple of years ago. Let's have a look. Chris is saying, I expect Bostan to win this time. We'll be close, but I expect a better Bostan this time. Normally, rematches see a better performance. Eubank Jr., Whitaker in their respective rematches. Interesting that. It's funny you touch on Ben Whitaker. We'll get into that when we've got some downtime. I do hope my internet connection stays stable because it's looking like it's a bit dodgy at the moment. So if it switches off, we will get back into it. Don't apologize. It's what we want to see because other people like snooker. I have no clue unless it's Formula One or boxing when it comes to sport. So thank you very much. 48 now, getting closer to the road of 50. Raoul de Bruyne, a name I haven't seen in a while. Good evening to you. Bonjour, monsieur. Can't stand birthday and Christmas, all that nonsense. Just a load of bar humbug. Halloween, Christmas are my favorite times of the year. I don't really do the birthday stuff, but for Halloween and Christmas, it used to be Nigel Mansell, Raoul. Then I stopped watching it because I was quite young then. I started watching it again when Lewis Hamilton started to fight. Lewis Hamilton started to drive. I know it sounds maybe a bit predictable, but no, I was always team Hamilton. Don't watch it as much as I used to, but I understand the sport. Thank you, Ricky. 48 years old, 2 more years, and then I'm 50 if I get there. Grateful to grow old, grateful not to have any plastic surgery or any fillers. Somebody asked me the other day, somebody actually had the nerve to ask me the other day if I'd had lip fillers. Insane. Why would I do that? I see these goldfishes everywhere. Sorry if you've got lip fillers. Sorry. It's just not my thing. I don't mind plastic surgery though, because maybe some things I'd do, but not. I wouldn't touch my face. Lewis Hamilton's done his bit. Nearly said done his bit for boxing. Lewis Hamilton's done his bit for driving. I think it's just all he knows. Jay Sharp, good evening to you. My word, looking stunning as always. Greetings from Brooklyn, New York. Thank you very much, Jay Sharp, and welcome to our brethren across the water. Hila Dunfall, Ferrari are doing Ferrari things, but I'm enjoying the Lando fighting for a title. Ferrari engineers, overcautious, over planning, over prep, too much. It's suffocating, but that's just my opinion. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It's a boxing live watch along. If you're new here, conversation and commentary, but we're going to get to it. We are going to get to it. Here we go. Fawaz goes straight to the center. Both of them with the orthodox stance, just feeling each other out. A nice dip for the jab from Fawaz as he tries to land a jab to the body. The same for Bostan. Bostan looking razor sharp, laser focused. Are we going to get a different performance this time? Did that fight cost him some serious words with his promoter? You know, like if you get called into the headmaster's office, you know you're in trouble. Nice backhand there landed from Bostan. 1-2. Nice groundwork, basic work. The ones and the twos coming in from Junaid Bostan. Comfortable on the back foot as Fawaz sort of edges forward. Nice backhand again from Bostan. We've seen that focus early. Nice jab. Pouring it out. But then the second one landed. Using his angles. Let's see what Fawaz is like if he can cut that ring off. Both guys in the clinch as the ref separates the two. Weird guard there from Fawaz. I don't know what he's doing. Very high elbows, open for the body shot. The backhand once again from Bostan lands. Look at the guard. He's so open for a body shot. I don't know if he's trying to lead into something. A nice 1-2 from Bostan as the crowd cheers him on. 1-2 comes back from Fawaz. Jab to the body from Bostan. Makes these rings look really small. Headlock from Bostan, bless him. That high guard is so like strange, but whatever works for him as he comes out with the jab quite slowly. 1, 2, 3. That's a nice combination from Bostan. Head and to the body with the third whipping hook there. Yeah, Fawaz is looks slower and Bostan looks quicker, even though saying that he just landed an uppercut. Bostan's going to make this fight particularly nasty. I think the ref's having a word with the both of them. Stick to the rules of boxing, but win by any means necessary. Guys, I'm going to come back definitely to the comments shortly. Let me just get this first round out of the way. We've got about 25 seconds left of round number 1. Fawaz is losing his composure a little bit. It seems as if Bostan is in control as he literally launches forward into his shots. A more focused boxer this time with Bostan. You've got final 10 seconds of round number 1. A nice start. And I will say Bostan has been more attractive on the eye. So I'm going to give him this round. Good start. Very good start. Let's have a look. The only Birmingham accent I like from Ade. Is it Banjoko? Banjoko? There's nothing wrong with the Brummie accent. It's quite refreshing. Right, Ricky says, what are my thoughts on both cards on October the 25th? Not good. Considering it's Boxer's first show with the BBC, I think a little bit of research should have been done around dates. I understand the potential urgency of Boxer wanting to get their fighters out. But there was a spare weekend. He could have potentially gone in either next week or potentially after the first. It could have been managed better. I think it's a bad look. I do understand that obviously Parker and Wardley is a pay-per-view. So maybe people will look on BBC and say, you know what, I'll just watch that fight on BBC Two. It just depends what fight you want to watch, if I'm honest. Even though it is pay-per-view, I'd probably prefer to watch Fabio Wardley versus Joseph Parker. I'm just going to be honest with you. I just think it was a bad decision. But they'll get views anyway because BBC Two is BBC, isn't it? So they're going to get views. But I don't want anybody saying, oh, it's free, because it's not, because you pay for your TV license, 14 quid or whatever it is now. You pay, so it's still a subscription channel. Fair enough, you might not have to pay 30 quid to watch the fight, but you're still paying. So let's have a look at these guys. We are now in round number 2 of 10. We're only doing a watch along for the last 2 fights, so I appreciate all of you that are here. I know there's about 800 watch alongs, including I think Matchroom might even be doing a watch along from America as well. So if you've chosen this over that, I'm very grateful. See, free advertisement for their channel now. Lovely, nice, stiff jabs coming out from Bostan. Looks way more confident. His balance is better as well. Ring generalship, the way that he's moving around the ring. Remember last time he lost his balance. Fawaz seems to be a little frustrated. His work isn't working at the moment. We know that he knocked down Bostan before. Just did it again with the hook. Wobbled Bostan a bit, but he kept his leg strong. 1, 2, 3 combination coming in from Bostan as he works his way around to the right on the back foot, clinching Fawaz there. Does he want to get into an exchange? I think Grant Smith will tell him to keep boxing. Don't get involved in a fight with him. So I think I'd like to listen to what Grant's going to be telling him in the corner. Lovely man, Grant Smith. As you know, he's the father of Dalton Smith. Also, we've got Mick Conlon training out of that gym as well. Still City Gym up there in Sheffield, full of lovely people. Got a lot of time for that gym. I would actually drive from Birmingham to sit down and speak to every one of them on camera. Absolutely no problem with any of them at all. Good gym, good people. Fawaz comes in with that high guard once again. Fawaz, it looks like he's got some reddening on his nose. The timing isn't the best. And it looks like Fawaz is literally on survival mode. He can't box now because Bostan's actually using this boxing brain that he's got. He's not resting on his laurels. And he's actually, slipping a few of the shots. But like I said, I don't think that he should try and get involved. He should just stick to boxing, box and move. He can do that. We've seen Bostan do that. He does it. It's not running. It's a skill. It's an art. You haven't got to stand there and trade with somebody, especially when they've got those blows that can knock you down. Mr. A, shout out to you as well. Good evening. If you've just joined us, I'm Abs of October Red. This is a live watch along for Dave Allen versus, is it Arsenbek Makhmudov? That is the heavyweight clash that's at the top of this card. No, I will not be doing a watch along for the American card because I'll be snoring and fast asleep. I'll be catching up with that tomorrow. So we're just doing 2 fights tonight. So if you've just joined, hit the like, the usual, the share, the subscribe. We are streaming across X and YouTube. Can't be bothered with Instagram. Probably going to lock that off, actually. It's a useless bit of social media. YouTube is my friend at the moment, but to be fair, it has been for a few years. You know what I noticed that they were doing? When it was corner time, the commentary was stopping and they was letting us listen to the corners. They've stopped that. I don't know why. I'll come back to that question in a bit. Here we are in round number 3 of 10. A nice backhand there landed from Fawaz, but Bostan, yeah, he's getting in too close. He doesn't need to tangle with him. He can literally just jab, jab, and move. Who switched stance? Right, Bostan's gone southpaw. Yeah, Bostan, I don't know why he's gone into. Does Bostan usually go southpaw? I'm lost here. Does he switch? He needs to be careful here because Fawaz is getting in with a couple of backhands. Once again, guys getting into the clinch. The ref once again having a word with Fawaz. They're both as bad as each other in this, to be fair. Right, here we go. Bostan goes back to orthodox. It confuses me when the fighters switch stance. We've seen that before. We're only in round number 3 of 10. That backhand of Fawaz seems to be landing all the time from Fawaz, to be fair. Bostan needs to be careful. Did he just start off really well? Is he going to start to tire? Box and move. Box and move. Cheers. Right, let's have a look at the timing of both of the guys here. 1, 2, 3 combination coming in from Bostan. Fawaz goes to land his own combination, but pushes his head forward, causing Bostan to come in, and then both guys end up in the clinch. There we've got Bostan throwing the backhand and moving out of the way. That's what we need. Just use that jab. Just use it, box. Use it and move. Don't try and engage. Better work from Fawaz. Fawaz seems to be coming into himself as the rounds go on. Round number 3 of 10. We've got what? Just under a minute here. A little bit of heavy breathing from Fawaz there as he walks forward. Yeah, you can see in his feet that potentially he is tired. Let's have a look at his stance. Fawaz's stance is completely gone. They've got like a similar stance. Fawaz slightly narrower, but still a wideish stance. And we're not seeing him do that. We're not seeing him have that stance and sitting down on his shots, which would suggest he could potentially be fighting on survival now, which can make him dangerous. And he's doing it again. He's hurting. Bostan's gone down. Here we go. Like I said, it makes him dangerous. He's going for it. Oh my days. He is dead on his feet. He's trying to grab him. Oh my gosh. Look at him as he walks back to his corner. Oh, I think that's going to throw that. Oh, he's. Oh dear. He's all over the place. Face is bust up. Let's listen to the call. Shut up. Yeah, he said stop fighting him. Right. Look at this. His feet, so like I said, he's fighting on survival. This is Fawaz fighting on survival because he knows he can't necessarily box him and win, but he can fight and win. He just went to a straight, his legs literally, no boxing stance, inside work, and that's what got him. His legs are all over them. He's going to get him in this round. Somebody said that the thing Bostan will win this time. Oh, what a sweet shot that was from Bostan on the jaw of Janae. Oh, gosh. Right, I don't know, this could be over before you know it. His face is bust up. You can see that from the punches. His coach has said, stop fighting. You've got to box and move. We've been saying this. Right, Fawaz now reckless with it. Nothing to lose. He's got nothing to lose, has he? Throwing the punches. Bostan literally getting hit. This is the culmination of shots that will wobble him. He's not getting out the way. He's not moving. He's standing in the middle. He's trading. Fawaz is just coming in with the shots. We've got uppercuts, hooks. Bostan is fighting back, but he's not boxing. He's literally just standing there waiting to be hit. His coach is going to be screaming at him. Look, inside. Why are you inside? Look at that. Uppercut goes in once again from Fawaz. Straight up the pipe. Look at this. Uppercut hook. Bostan grabs him. We are only in round number 4 of 10. There's still 2 minutes left on the clock. Is Fawaz going to punch himself out? Or is he going to keep on going? Bostan comes back in with a hook of his own there. If he loses his fight, I think it's curtains for him, Fawaz hits him once again on the chin as he throws the backhand. Bostan answers with his own, but it doesn't look like his shots are necessarily carrying any power. Fawaz isn't necessarily hitting the target properly, but he's throwing the punches. Whoa. Uppercut once again. Body shot going in from Bostan. Both of them here throwing the shots. Uppercut comes in from Fawaz again. 2 uppercuts with each hand. Bostan throws in the hooks, throws in a light backhand, punches him once again. Here we go. Bostan's getting that working, throwing the hooks. Right, uppercut coming back in from Fawaz. Body shot going in from Bostan. They are toe to toe. Fawaz has got his back to the ropes. They are inside fighting. This is exactly what his coach has told him not to do, but he's doing it. This is personal for him. I think Bostan's so young. He's going to take this personal. This is all ego in here, but that ego's necessarily what keeping him going. Beautiful backhand there from Bostan as goes in with a body shot again. Fawaz answers back. The hooks are going in. Uppercuts, hooks. Bostan is not moving. He's not boxing. He's not moving. He's walking forward to fight as he throws in once again a body shot. He really wants to cause him some damage. This is, look at that. You've got Dalton Smith on the apron getting ready to get into the corner. 10 seconds left of round number 4. What a battle this is. Wow. Wow. Look at his coach, drags him into the corner. Yeah, let me hear what Tony Bellew says first. He just wakes up. Yeah, I agree with Tony. He just literally woke up out of nowhere. This is a very, very strange question. What would you do if Gad asked you out on a date? And this is from 8 Beautiful Golden 8 Dragon 8. Nothing, because he wouldn't ask me. That wouldn't happen. What a strange question. But I've had strange questions. What's my prediction for the main event? Mr. A, I don't know. I don't like the fight, if I'm honest, because I know that Makhmudov is very heavy-handed, and I have flashbacks of fights that Dave Allen's been in before where he's took some serious punishments. Do you remember when he was one of the times when he's practically stretchered out of the arena, scared the life out of me? I don't know. Let's see what happens. But here we are. We are in round number 5. I've got to get back into this. Round number 5 of a 10-round fight. It's been brutal so far. We've seen heart from both fighters, courage from both fighters. Bostan, we've seen, has been wobbled yet again. Fawaz started off slowly, looked like Bostan was controlling it. But then from round 3 onwards, Fawaz has just been gunning for him as he throws out the pouring jab, and Bostan comes back with his own jab and the hook as he circles, spins off to the left. Hooks coming into the head and the body from Bostan. Uppercut coming in from Fawaz. Hooks coming in from Bostan. Bostan is just not moving. He just literally wants to fight. He's not listening to his coach at all. His coach has to drag him back in the corner. It's ego. This fight is all ego for Bostan. Let's have a look. Backhand, beautiful backhand comes in from Bostan. A screw shot there from Bostan as well. Body shot from Bostan, but uppercuts and hooks coming in from Fawaz is as tough as anything. I mean, Bostan's face is touched up. Body shot coming in from Fawaz there. Nice work from Bostan. 1, 2, 3, 4 coming in from Fawaz. Round number 5 of 10. The ref separates the two once again, and Bostan just comes forward. There's no boxing and moving here. There's no slickness. There's no slipping of the shots. He's just got a high guard, literally walking in because he wants to beat him. He doesn't want to box him. He wants to beat him up. That's what Bostan wants to do. This is a fight. Look at the shots that Fawaz is getting off. He's literally, every shot that he's throwing is touching Bostan's head. He's throwing right through the guard. Bostan now chasing him down to try and punch him. Yeah, this is not, this is a fight. 5 seconds left of round number 5 of 10. I didn't think it would go the distance, but we'll see. We've still got 5 rounds left. I thought it might have ended in round number 4. Uppercuts coming in from Fawaz. Yeah, some real output coming in, but Bostan comes up with his own in the last 10 seconds, making sure to win the round. Toe-to-toe action. You know what? It's been it's exciting, but I do think Bostan's taking way more punishment than he should do. Are they going to let us listen to the corners? No, they're not. But a good fight, exciting fight. Beauty by Fawaz, and that's from Jay Sharp. Yes, I do agree. Martin said it's no party for Bostan. And you are right. Fawaz is, creaming Bostan. Pause. To be careful of that. Yep, Andrew. Wow, I definitely agree with that. This fight is taking years off Bostan's career. Yeah, it's too much. It doesn't have to tangle like this. But I think because of what's happened, because I think Fawaz has really gotten under his skin, Bostan's taking this personally, and he shouldn't. It's risky. Right, round number 6 of 10. Here we go. This is Chief Support. Bostan versus Fawaz 2. The controversial result last time. They both want to put that controversial result to bed and win in emphatic fashion. You know, I can't even say it's been a fight of 2 halves. Right, body shots, 1-2 coming in from Bostan, the jab coming from Fawaz, backhand coming from Fawaz, 1-2, body shot from Bostan, jab from Fawaz, backhand from Fawaz. And look at Bostan dipping in, crunching in, going too low. Fawaz clowning him, playing with him, clowning him as he catches Bostan on the inside with the backhand. Oh, he's just winding him up. He can't have it. He's got to stop seeing red and literally do what he's good at, which is box. Like, you know that he's going to want to get you inside, and it's going to be the combinations. The judges are going to be watching this. I don't know where Emma Willis is, but the judges are going to be watching this, and they're going to see the amount of combinations that Fawaz is getting off. Don't get me wrong. When Bostan throws out 1-2 shots, they are eye-catching and they do look impactful. But when you look at volume, it's definitely Fawaz. And look at that there as he dips below the shots, Fawaz, and then just leads with not a screw shot, but a hook that's going upwards towards the face of Bostan. And you can see the confidence there with Fawaz. His feet, there's no stance now. He's literally just comfortable in how he's standing. 1, 2, 3. Nice work from Bostan there as he comes in. But Fawaz likes that lovely shot there from Bostan. Let's have a look. As he's jumping into the hooks, but the uppercut lands from Fawaz. Oh, I tell you what, he's as hard as nails, old Bostan. He's not going down for love or money. I say that. They call it the commentator's curse, don't they? Oh, sweet little, cheeky little hook there comes in on the chin of Bostan from Fawaz as he drops. What's he dropped? His gum shield out. He's trying to get his gum shield out. He puts it back in as well. He's telling the ref is telling him to get it washed off. Telling him to get to the opposing corner. But the ref's quite fed up with these two. He keeps on having a word with them. We've only got 19 seconds, even though the clock's on pause. 19 seconds left of round number 6 of 10. Double jab comes out from Fawaz. Backhand from Fawaz. Doing a little bit of show bolting, rattling his backhand as we go into the last 10 seconds. And this is where Bostan tries to unload the shots, but he keeps on pulling down Fawaz. Tell you what. Martin said, I think that if Alan can survive the early rounds, he might wear Makhmudov down and stop him round 8 or 9. Makhmudov has very slow feet and is predictable. It's one of them things, isn't it, Martin? He's like this. Oh, I hate when the commentators talk over the corners. Yeah, it's one of them, Martin. It's just because I know Makhmudov is heavy, but you are right about Dave Allen. I'm not saying that Dave Allen can't win the fight. I'm saying I just don't like the fight. But then would I have liked Dave Allen to fight Joseph Parker? Not necessarily, no. Because Joseph Parker, heavy-handed combinations, definitely aggressive. You know, it's a tricky one. So if you see me looking away, it's because I don't want to see the punches. The punches might be a bit heavy with Dave Allen. That's all I worry about. But I do hope that Dave Allen wins. What a lovely bloke and a very knowledgeable bloke with boxing as well. He's fought some of the best of them in there, Dave Allen. He's had like this second career almost in boxing. You know, after beating Johnny Fisher, but it's Johnny Fisher, isn't it? So we'll have to see. We will have to see. We are now in round number 7 of 10. If you've just joined us, I'm Abs of October Red. This is a live watch along. It's conversation and commentary. There is no footage. And it's for Allen versus Makhmudov, the heavyweight challenge. Interesting fight, but at the moment we are watching the chief support, which is Junaid Bostan versus Bilal Fawaz. And this is a rematch, Due to a controversial result with fight number 1, this is their second go at it. It's been a very interesting fight so far. Both of them have shown tremendous heart. Well, I'd say Bostan showed tremendous heart. Fawaz just doesn't seem fazed by absolutely anything. But if you know his life story, you know what he's been through. Boxing is it's not going to phase him, and we can see that in here. He's comfortable. There's so much for Junaid to lose if he loses this fight. I'd more or less say his career's on the line. He's early in his career. Eddie Hearn, the promotional company, will see that he should be getting people like Fawaz out of there. There's a lot of pressure on him, and that is why you can see he's trying so hard to get that knockout. If he just boxed, could he have just boxed and boxed rings around him? Who knows? But he's definitely not tried that option. He hasn't. He's trading, he's fighting, and his legs have gone. I think it was round number 3. But we are in round number 7. We've got 4 rounds left, including this one. Just a minute left in round number 7. I didn't think it would go the distance. I thought he might have stopped Bostan, but he stayed in there. And they are going at it, to-ing and fro-ing. The fight's a bit messy. The refs had to have a word with him a couple of times. But it's definitely a good fight for a chief support. You're not bored watching this. Bostan's going to try and win by any means necessary. He is. Let's have a look. Lovely uppercut on the inside from Fawaz there. But Bostan comes in with the hooks. Fawaz backed onto the ropes. The ref separates the two once again. Nice, once again, another hook coming in from Bostan. 10 seconds left of round number 7. These rounds are flying. Both of them are trading, but Bostan is doing his best. I don't know, to drain the strength out of Fawaz, but it's just not working. Joseph, how you doing? Good to see you. Amen and blessings and all the Christian stuff that you do. Not for me, but if it's for you, it's for you. The ref's admonishment of Fawaz, his adulation of Bostan is vivid. You will see there is favoritism. It will happen. Probably more obvious to you, Jay, because you're watching it from the US. You have a totally different perspective on it. So, yeah. Fight Fan, Danny, how you doing? Big up to yourself as well, guys. I know that Fight Fan TV is doing a watch along for the American Matchroom card tonight, so he'll be up late because he does all that late stuff. And I think we might be linking up live for Fight Talk Live tomorrow evening, but we'll see how that one goes. Alan needs to take, Skyliner says that Alan needs to take the fight to this big Russian. He definitely does. I'll name this account later. Bostan is a bit dirty. He's going to do anything to win, isn't he? All Makhmudov, and this is from Martin, is a big punch. If Alan can take the shots, he's bound to land. And if he can get inside, I see trouble for the big fella. Martin, I definitely don't dispute that, but it just makes me nervous because even though you said it there, he's got a big punch, and that, I don't know, it makes me nervous, Martin, if I'm going to be honest. J Beats 09, best watch along commentary in the UK YouTube. Thanks, October Red. I appreciate you too for that, J Beats. Let's have a look. We are in round number 8 of 10. Just over 2 minutes left in this round. A game plan that I don't believe that Bostan has stuck to what the game plan was. I believe that he's just trying to go in there and get his revenge on Fawaz. He wants to knock him out. Fawaz knows this and he's kind of playing with it. And Fawaz is good at the inside work. It's almost like he was drawing Bostan in from the beginning. Remember I said he had that weird high guard? He was pulling Bostan in and he's made it his fight. This is not Bostan's fight. You've got Fawaz controlling this. And this is exactly what his coach would have told him not to do, not to get in on the inside, not to trade. But you try and tell a young kid that believes his career's on the line. Let's have a look. Jab to the body from Bostan. That high guard there. Jab, jab, backhand once again from Fawaz. As he's on the back foot there. Bostan pushes him forward to try and pin him down on the ropes. A double jab and the backhand. It's like a little tap that comes out from Fawaz. He just throws his tap backhand, and then usually Bostan follows up with an answer, but he's launching into him. And I think he's starting to get tired, if I'm honest. To be fair, there's been high punch output. They both will start to feel a little bit tired now. You know, we've got 3 rounds left. This is going to be hard time for the boys. This is where, you know, your conditioning has to be very, very good to get to this stage. Throw in that high output. Adrenaline, you've got all sorts pumping through your system. The last few rounds is going to be very, very telling. But Bostan keeps on leaning on him. 1-2 coming in from Bostan. It's getting very, very scrappy, messy with both of the guys. Looks like Fawaz is still clowning him as he goes to the ring. Now he's even clowning his coach. Let's have a look. Star Fox. Never too far away from Skyliner, are you? Like number 13. That's my favourite number, you know. Of course, the red witchcraft strikes below. 13's a good number. And what's wrong with witches? What's wrong with them? Andrew, yep, lol indeed. Martin, gotta go now, but I agree. This is the best boxing channel on YouTube. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Thanks for popping by, Martin. Enjoy your weekend, and we will catch up soon because we're going to be doing more of these anyway. I'm probably going to start doing more watch-alongs than attending the actual fight nights because, like I said, I enjoy this company. And when the fight's over, I haven't got to think about a hotel. I haven't got to think about driving home. It's literally switch the lights off, jump in the shower and jump in bed, and it's just great. So you're going to be seeing more of me online, whether you like it or not. Right, here we go. 9 of 10. Guys, have you got this? Who have you got winning this fight at the moment? I only scored the first round because I was confident enough to do that. What do you think about this round? Where are we now? Round number 9 of 10. Who have you got winning? Right, let's have a look. You see, now Bostan looks more confident, more stronger with his jab. Looks like he's got more strength in his punches. Like the fitness might be pushing through here. As Fawaz comes in with this, he taps you twice. That's that tap backhand. That seems to be what he does, but he continuously circles around to the left as well, where Bostan can move from side to side. We've got Fawaz traditionally going in one direction. Let's have a look. Jab, jab, jab. Backhand comes in from Bostan to follow it up. Body shot as Bostan keeps on pushing his head down. I'm surprised the ref hasn't picked up on that. One of you guys have commented that the favoritism. Yes, sorry, it was Jay Sharp from New York. He commented on that. Was that a head clash? Was that a head clash there? Looks like there's some bleeding coming from the right top of the eyebrow from Fawaz. Nice hook goes in there from Bostan. Don't mess about the zone. Starting to get a bit pixelated. Right, Fawaz is on the back of the ropes, both of them fighting on the inside. We've got uppercuts, hooks, body shots coming in from both guys. The ref keeping a close eye on them, letting them fight out the clinch, which is good. I separated them now, but he did let them have a go on the inside. I do like to see that. As they've come out, Bostan gets hit with a nice 1-2. Fawaz is on the back foot, able to evade some of the shots here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The combinations coming in from both of the guys. Yeah, Bostan keeps on pulling him down. I'm really surprised the ref is not having a go. We've got 16 seconds left in round number 9 of 10. Number 10 is going to be a shootout with these guys. They're not going to take any time off at all. As the 10-second bell goes, Bostan's got a beautiful hook that he seems to be able to land quite well. The bell goes. Bostan shouts something down his ear as he walks back into the corner, absolutely exhausted. He's going to have a headache tomorrow morning. Jay Sharp saying, nice Superman punch. Got the blood all over his towel. Blood coming out the mouth of Bostan. I really would like to listen to what the corners are saying. It's so important to think how this fight is going, what the teams are thinking, where their fighters are, and what the strategy is to come back out, especially as we're going into the last round. But it's not. Once again, the commentary is speaking over the corners. I'm probably going to tweet something about this because I really like to listen to the corners. The microphone's there. If you're at home, you can hear it more or less, but they've drowned it out for some reason. Right, it's the final round now, guys. It's going to be an absolute shootout, but a good fight. A round of applause to both guys. It was entertaining. They touched gloves. There is that respect there, maybe, kind of. And here we go. As Bostan comes in, straight into the center of the ring, but with a high guard, not coming in to throw a punch. Fawaz starts off first, once again, with that pouring jab as he goes to fire the backhand off it. But we look at the timing there, and Bostan was able to throw his own jab in at the time when Fawaz would probably go to throw the backhand. Good timing there from Bostan. Yeah, he's timing his punches now. A little bit scrappy from Bostan, but he looks like he was timing what Fawaz was doing so he could get his own shots off. Better work, better IQ from Bostan as we go into, I don't know, the final, 2 minutes? But Fawaz is relentless. The ref is really, really being strict with Fawaz, but really lenient on some of the stuff that Bostan has done. The thing is, Fawaz is extremely tough, relentless, doesn't want to give up. He's made this I don't know, in my mind, who has dominated this fight? I can't judge. I'll let you guys do that. But better timing, saying that the Fawaz just gets those uppercuts, just a couple uppercuts on the inside as he now starts to move around to the right. Timing there, body shot, uppercut once again. Again with the uppercuts. This is the work from Fawaz to Bostan. Bostan throwing in a backhand there, but we're looking at the output. Output stronger, in my opinion, from Fawaz. Not saying that the shots are necessarily powerful, but he's throwing them. And it seems as if Bostan is answering, but he's not leading. Like I said, it's Fawaz's fight. He's made it very scrappy. Here we go. Let's have a look. The pressure's going to be on now. This is the final 45 seconds of round number 10 of 10. See, he's trying to push Bostan off, throws in a hook to his head as he does. Jab, 1-2. Bostan throws the backhand. This can't be a draw. I'm sure I just heard someone on the commentary talk about a draw. It can't be a draw. Not another one. Ref separates the two. We've got 19 seconds left, guys. We're going to be going into the last 10 seconds. I expected a little bit more output from Bostan because he's got something to prove here. Let's see how it goes. I can't score it. I'll leave that to you guys, the experts, the listeners, the watchers. Oh, Fawaz went to give him a hug and Bostan didn't have it. He's still holding on to him. There's just no respect whatsoever. Yes. Right. Right. Darren Barker said back-to-back draws. Barry, very honest, has said Fawaz. I want to hear what Tony Bellew says. Bellew just said he's got no idea. I haven't got any idea. Bellew should have an idea, though. Yeah, Mick Conlon there in the corner as well with Dalton Smith. Right, okay. Carl Frampton, who's very honest as well. Lovely to have him on commentary. It'd be a dream to have him on commentary because he just says what he sees. He's got Fawaz winning it. Good fight, though. To be fair, it was entertaining. A very good fight for Chief support. Bostan got what he wanted. He said he wanted a fight in Sheffield, even though he said he wanted to headline, but he got Chief support. Very good. The shots that he has landed were nice, to be fair. But they're doing the playbacks in favour of the shots that Bostan's landed. Yeah, we'll see. You man are done for has said Fawaz is athletic, but he's losing because Bostan's feet are positioned better. So it looks like he's on the front foot. I do agree about the feet positioning. I did say that. It's just the fact that he's gone to hug Bostan and Bostan's not having none of it. And he's just holding on to him. That, you know, his team's cleaning up all the blood off Bostan's face. Fawaz is like hanging out the back of him, excuse the expression, and he's not having it. Mick Conlan just looking at him there. Good fighter, Mick Conlan as well. Lovely guy. See, it's taken a long time for them to give these scorecards, and you know what that means? Controversial or a decision that they don't necessarily want to make. Right? People who the fan zone said 53% said that Janae Bostan won. Fan zone, though, isn't it? We're biased, aren't we? We do that. If you've just joined us, good evening. I'm Abs of October Red. We have literally just watched Bostan versus Fawaz 2, and the cards are in. Bear with me. We need the silence. Here we go. Yeah, let's give them a round of applause. They did a good job. It was an entertaining fight. Yeah. Steve Gray. 95-96 Fawaz. Bob Williams. 95-95 draw. Split. What we're getting? They gave it to Bilal Fawaz, yeah? It's all right. It didn't sound like the announcer pronounced his surname. He's like, I won, I won. Oh, bless him. Oh, he didn't believe it. Yeah, English champion. He did it. Congratulations to him. See, he actually couldn't believe that he actually won. I thought he said Janae Bostan as well. Or he said Bilal Bostan. I didn't hear what the announcer said, if I'm honest. Fair play. Fair play. Congratulations. He's so dramatic. I won. He deserved it. It was a good fight. Definitely entertaining fight. Right, while these emotions are high, guys, let's catch up with what's been going on with boxing. We've obviously had Eddie Hearn announce that he's doing a partnership with Rock Nation, Jay-Z's Rock Nation. Interested in that because they're going to be potentially changing once again their format. They're potentially going to be doing like some stories with their fighters, that UFC style. I do like all of that. Rock Nation, they're probably going to get involved in music events. All sorts of stuff's going to be going on with that. Then he also said that snooker, what was it? Snooker and some other sports, darts, I do beg your pardon, he's joined in with His Excellency Turki Al Sheikh. That's going to be part of Riyadh season, etc., etc. And I was thinking, okay, is this a takeover? What's going on? I did speak to Frank Smith about it, especially when it came to boxing, because Ant Croller did a very good interview with Adam Catterall, and he was saying that, yeah, it's all well and good. You know, we're getting really good fights. We're getting sport with the fights, but I think that the UK market for boxing is suffering. And when you think about that, he's talking about the match rooms, the Queensberries, the this and that. But I have said that I think it's paved a way for the small horse shows. I think the small horse shows are now pushing through, and they are literally not there with the main ones, but they're definitely catching up. So you man are done for. Oh, here we go. Jay Sharp says Fawaz, yep, got the win. Dazza said, really good fight. Good evening to you, Dazza. You man are done for said, congrats to Fawaz. It was tough. Iffy, good evening. How are you? I thought Boston would get stopped, but fair result. It should have been 2 wins. But he got the win now and he's got a belt. Now for Alan to get stopped. Oh, don't you start. You're gonna make me nervous. So yeah, loads of stuff going on in boxing. We've had Ben Whittaker, and I think when I spoke to Frank, it was 10 days ago when I spoke to Frank on Thursday that that deal was done. I think there were two in and fro in with the contracts, this, that, and the other. Because remember, we had Spencer, Oliver, and some other people saying, yeah, Ben Whittaker's definitely re-signed with Boxer. No, he hasn't. He went to Matchroom, and they've done a really good launch for him. Couple of adverts, promos. Happy for him. I think he's suited over there. I have said that. It's just one of them. I think Ben Whittaker suits Eddie Hearn's style. I think it will work really well together. The fact that we've got 2 shows coming up as well on the 25th of October. Queensbury with, Parker versus Wardley, and Boxer with um, Fraser Clark versus Jamie Takivi for the British heavyweight belt. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the fact that it's on the same day. They said that the main events aren't going to clash times, but then we've got the week. Are they going to change the days around for the press conference, the weigh-in? What are they going to do with that? Because a lot of people are going to be travelling down to London. I'm one of them. I'm going to be travelling down to London for the Parker Wardley press conference. I don't even know when the press conference is for the Boxer BBC stuff. It's a little bit messy for their first show, but I do appreciate and respect the fact that they're just trying to get the show on the road and they want to get their show started. They're accepting that, yeah, there's going to be some clashes, but they're going to run for it. It's almost like you're going head to head, you're competing. Something that Ben Shalom is not afraid to do, and people will watch whatever they want to watch, whatever channel, whatever's on. So, yeah, we'll see. Let's have a look. I need to pump the brakes. Need to pump the brakes on Bostan. He's got a long way to go. Well, we'll see what happens because and I know that Eddie Hearn doesn't mess around when fighters lose, because at the end of the day, when you're looking at it from a business point of view, and I've always said this, and as cruel and as cold-hearted as you think it is, you invest money in a fighter by promoting them, by paying them, by putting them on your shows. The only good thing, the only saving grace is Bostan was in a very, very good fight. But how much longer is Eddie going to say, yeah, I'll keep putting you on shows? You've got to think about it from a business point of view. What's Janae Bostan like with selling tickets? There's all sorts of things that you have to look into it for business. You know what it is. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, in Bostan's favour, he was in a good fight. So that means he can be in another good fight. He offers entertainment, people like entertainment, etc., etc. So that's a saving grace. But when you're looking at it from a business point of view, is it worth me investing in this fighter? So we'll see. So when you say a long way to go, yeah. HN said, so glad Fawaz got that win. Bostan not as good as he thinks, and was so dismissive of Fawaz pre-fight. The first time, definitely. This time, HN, he toned it down a bit. Like I said, he'd stopped doing like interviews with the media. He was playing a very, very low profile because he knew what Fawaz came with on the first fight. So Chris says, well-deserved win. Well-deserved win. Bostan was just leaning. Yeah, he was. He was leaning in all the time. Fawaz was landing counters, single shots. That was the key. Probably see a trilogy. Would I watch? Well, of course I'd watch it, but would I scream out for a trilogy? Nah, not at that level. Christopher Anthony, good evening. Fawaz's surprise of winning made my night. Yeah, he was shocked. But to be fair, when the announcer said it, if you just listened to the last part, you wouldn't have clocked the surname that he said because it wasn't clear to me. And I know I wear glasses, but I'm not quite losing my hearing yet. Yes, I had a lovely birthday, Christopher. Like I said, I spent it with my family. That's what I like to do. 48 years old. I'm not going to be like out raving and doing all that kind of stuff. I'm more of like chilled, believe it or not, a homebody person. I do like being at home. Well, we've got a few. I know you guys are probably going to be staying up and doing the marathon, watching the American show with Ennis versus Lima. And obviously, you got Jack Catterall over that side now, haven't you? Training with them. Interesting that is. He's fighting Echo Esserman, and I really like that fight. That fight to me is my second favorite fight. Obviously, you got the headline. So after the headline, that is my first choice of a fight. I do like it because Echo Esserman, the engine, is going to make Jack Catterall work. He's a very, very good fighter. Somebody that's been lurking in the background, having really good fights, but not necessarily getting the credit that he deserves. So yeah, in regards to you guys staying up through the night to watch the American card, I will not be doing that. I'll catch up with it tomorrow. And like I said, we'll probably do a live tomorrow evening, what, 6-ish at the latest, with Fight Talk Live to cover these cards and our opinions on them. So we'll have to see. So if you've just joined us on Abs of October Red, a warm welcome to you guys, wherever you're watching, whatever country, whatever time of day is where you are. It is the Dave Allen versus Arslan Makhmudov heavyweight bout. But we've just had a really good chief support with Junaid Bostan and Bilal Fawaz, who this time secured the win on points. So yeah, really good fight, entertaining fight. Not good for Bostan at all because he was gifted. Can you get gifted a draw? But he was gifted the draw last time when he should have lost. But this time, obviously, Fawaz secured the win. I'm looking forward to this main event, but I am nervous about it. I was there at the press conference, and I'm telling you now, yeah, all right, then I get it. Ajit Kabayel totaled Makhmudov, didn't he? He did. But he's a big guy. And when you look at the skill of you got to look at the skill of Ajit Kabayel compared to, say, Johnny Fisher. It's worlds apart, mate. It's absolute worlds apart. So I don't know how this fight's going to go. I want Dave Allen to win. I believe he can win, but it's just the punishment that he'll potentially take if Makhmudov can land his big, heavy punches that we've seen before when we've watched him on this channel, when we've had live watch-alongs for the Riyadh season cards. Obviously, once again, I'd like to say rest in peace to Ricky Hatton. Looks like he had a really good send-off. A lot of people attended his funeral. I believe it was televised on Sky Sports. So I think they put up a few pieces of the speeches, the eulogies that were read out for Mr. Hatton. An absolute tragedy that he's gone. And like I did say, and I will always say, guys, please look after your mental health. Everyone can walk around smiling, happy, but you really don't know what's going on behind closed doors. A lot of people's mental health is fragile. And like I said, the facade, the mask that we all put on, there's always, potentially something going on that, we don't necessarily talk about. So from me personally to you guys, please look after your mental health. So Mr. A says, I hope Dave Allen wins, saying, no, not covering the Boots fight. I'm going to be in Sleepland, beautiful Sleepland that I really look forward to. The only reason, listen, I don't do late nights anymore. this is late for me. So you guys, if the ones that have been there from the beginning, when we was doing the Saudi, the Riyadh cards, and it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and we hadn't had the ring walks, and we were live for like 6 hours. No, no, I'll be gone. Soon as this card finishes, you know what I do? Yep, I'll just like slide off, disappear. It's bedtime for me. So no, I will not be doing a live watch along for the American card. No, no, no. Chris says obviously Alan is not Kabayel level, but the way Kabayel beat Makhmudov is yeah. Ajit Kabayel, brilliant fighter. When is he fighting actually? When is he actually fighting? And you know another card that I actually forgot about, and how it's a disgrace that I actually forgot about this. David Benavidez versus Anthony Yard in November. We'll be covering that as well. I'm probably going to do a watch along for Eubank Ben 2, Benavidez Yard. We're doing a watch along for that. Parker, Wardley, and then obviously I'll skip between and see what's happening with, Fraser Clark and Jamie Takivi. So that's 3 watch alongs. The Joshua Boatsi fight in Manchester, I might be going to that, so I don't know if that's going to be a watch along because there's some, we'll see with that. I know Eddie Hearn's got a York Hall fight next week, Friday. I think with Kieran Conway headlining that one as well. I do like that card. I'll be doing a watch along for that. So more watch alongs will be on the channel. Also, if you've just joined us, I've got a new segment that's come out on the channel. So if you fancy listening to something other than boxing, it's called the Alternative Corner, and it's where we're covering some legal cases that are going on at the moment. We've covered the libel case with Noel Clark, where we broke it down to like basic English. If you've tried to have a look at the court file and got confused with all the legal words and why the case went the way it went, we broke that down. And the only reason why I brought that back to the forefront is because Noel Clark was arrested from his home address back in September, I think it was. They were seen to be taking bits out of his house, evidence, and then there's some rumours that have surfaced that potentially it may be for voyeurism, but that's alleged. None of this, we don't know what it is, so don't take my word for it. So we're covering Noel Clark. We'll also be covering Tim Westwood. We did a video on that as well that broke down the charges from 1983 to 2016. Tim Westwood's been charged with several sexual offences, 4 of them serious sexual offences. I try not to get my live taken down. So yeah, quite interesting. We're going to be covering some other cases on that as well. So that's if you fancy something different. We always have our news and reviews for boxing as well. Like if some stuff comes in, I'll do like a quick video on that. And obviously the comments are there open for you guys to give us your opinion, your thoughts in all of the videos that we do. When we attend press conferences, obviously we get what we can from the press conferences, from the fighters and the teams, the promoters, etc. Fight nights are probably going to go on the back burner. Like I said, I'll be doing more watch alongs, and we also have gym visits as well, where we're going to start going into more gyms, sitting down with fighters and their teams, and probably having a little bit more long format conversations that I like to do. So it's main event time, guys. Let's have a look. Chris Welsh says start of next year for Caballero. They reckon probably against Nelson Heisey is my guess. I think he won his last fight recently, and that's Nelson. Nice guy as well. Spoke to him, got a conversation with him on the channel. You man are done for going to sleep. Said I was going to bed. Leave it there. Chris Welsh says Conway versus Lidar, true 50-50 fight. I like that. I like both of the fighters, to be fair. I think it's all wrong for Conway, in my opinion, but that's just your opinion. Here we go. Legal Eagle says, here we go. Come on, Dave. Yeah, Dave Allen is... he's what? He's what it says on the tin. I mean, there's so many fighters with honestly, I'm blessed because I've met so many fighters with beautiful personalities, characters. Don't get me wrong, I've met some idiots as well, but the majority of the fighters are absolutely fabulous. And Dave Allen's one of those guys that you could literally just go down the pub and you'd have 20 pints and you wouldn't realize that you were having 20 pints because you were having such a fantastic conversation with him. He's that type of guy. He makes you feel comfortable around him. I know a lot of fighters say, "Oh, you make me feel comfortable around you, October," but I feel comfortable around Dave. He's such a lovely person, and that's why I'm nervous about this fight. I'll never reveal who the idiots are, Mr. A. I keep that to myself. They know that I don't like them. I'll leave it there. Because you can't like everybody. And lots of people, Mr. A, don't like me either. And it's a beautiful thing. Yeah. Dave Allen's walkout time. Yeah, fair play to Dave Allen. When he was on the Saudi card for the Fisher first fight, I was like, Allen not earned this money, being inactive, but now look at him. He made me eat my words. He made a lot of people eat their words because I thought Johnny Fisher was going to win the rematch. Look at him, he's focused. He's walking out to the ring. He was potentially going to fight Jamie Takivi, you know, and then that got blocked. But I think Eddie Hearn spoke on that. Yeah. No, I get it. I get it, Chris. We all do it. Like I said, I thought Johnny Fisher was going to win the second fight because he just seemed so like focused, zoned in. Not because I don't like Allen. Allen, both of them, they're both lovely guys. But yeah, Dave Allen does what Dave Allen does, and he's another fighter that you don't necessarily want to get trade with on the inside as well because he's dangerous. Mm. Cal Brooks there with the lovely Ebony Bridges, who's recently signed, Ebony has, with Most Valuable Promotions. I think Shannon Courtney signed with them as well. I haven't heard like when they're going to be fighting, but they've been signed. Here he goes. Look at the crowd cheering for him. I think this was a 10,000 people arena. So these are ticket sellers. Here we go. Allen KO stoppage incoming. Come on. All the Brits, everyone that's supporting Dave Allen. No disrespect to Makhmudov, but all the Brits that are here, and even if you're not Brit and you're supporting Dave Allen, come on. I don't like when I get nervous for fights. I wish him all the best. All the best. Been to his gym a couple of times, seen him training, really takes it serious. I could have chased him down, I guess, for an interview on Thursday, but I knew he was talked out. So I just left him. I'll catch up with him after. Get on really well with his coaches, Nigel Travis and Jamie Moore. Good people as well. Another gym. Mancunians, though, the Northerners they're just great people. I've got so much time for those up north. You've got Sheffield, you've got the Mancunians, you've got the Scousers as well. Peter Fury up north as well. It's just something about them. I knew we'd have the spammers in the comments. Most Valuable Promotions is fantastic for the women, and fair play to Jake Paul. That comes in from Chris Welsh. I do agree with you there. Guys, what do you think about, because I've been told that I've been a bit strict when it comes to Richard Riakporhe fighting Tommy Welsh. Let me know what you think of that fight as well. That's at heavyweight. That's going to be on the Eubank Ben rematch card. And I just thought, because they were talking about Joel Joyce, and I thought, yeah, Riakporhe and Joel Joyce, all right, yeah, I can have that. I like that. But then they said Tommy Welsh, and it's no disrespect to Tommy Welsh, but I thought, look, Jordan Thompson's fighting some Cuban Olympian for his first heavyweight fight after being out the ring for like 2 years or however long it is since he fought Jaya Pataya. This guy, Jordan Thompson's fighting another southpaw straight in the deep end. So I just expected Riatpur just to be fighting somebody else. But you know what? Stranger things have happened, and who knows? Tommy Welsh could go in there and get the win. Who knows? Who knows? I have been wrong before, but I don't think. I don't know. I can't get up for it yet. Yeah, Joseph's putting up the prayer hands. He can't help you, Joseph. You're tuned in to the witch. Can't help you here. I'd rather see Riatpur Joyce, to be honest. And no, yeah, I know you could be, but I'm not saying you are. But when I saw the name, I thought, oh yeah, Riatpur Welsh, interesting. You know, I'm only playing Joseph. Check under your bed before you go to sleep, though. Dave Allen, donning the blue. Frank Smith in the ring. Got so much time for Frank Smith as well. Really get on so well with him. He's such a hard man to get hold of, though. But I do enjoy speaking to him on the channel. He's one of them that's always volunteered to come on a live. Doesn't, he's indifferent what the comments are going to say about him. Get on with him extremely well. I've had more conversations with him now than I have with Eddie Hearn. It was the other way around. But I've built this really good rapport with Frank Smith that hopefully will continue for many years to come. I have reached out as well, to be fair, to Ben Shalom to try and get him to come on the channel, but I know everything's fresh. But here we go. It's round number 1 with the heavyweights, and Arslan Makhmudov goes in first, with a jab to the stomach of Dave Allen. As he goes in with the hook, the 1-2, the hook, Dave Allen. Oh, whoa! Dave Allen goes first, whack to the stomach, and it wobbles Makhmudov straight away. Whoa! Did you see that body shot from Dave Allen? Who said he's going to get a knockout? Wow, here we go. Here we go. Jab to the body from Makhmudov. High guard from Allen as he's on the back foot. Dips underneath. Body shot, uppercuts for Makhmudov. This is Allen on the ropes, but he's fighting in the clinch. Is that Steve Gray? The ref separates the two. Jab, long jab coming out there from Makhmudov. He's got to work the body. When he goes back into that corner, yeah, the white rhino goes back into the corner. They'll be telling him, attack the body, because he did not like that body shot whatsoever. I'm trying to think, what did Ajit Kabayel get him with? Was it an uppercut? Separates the two. Let's have a look. The jab coming in from Makhmudov once again. High guard from Allen. Jab coming in from Makhmudov. Dave Allen's like fainting out the hand. Jab to the chest from Makhmudov. Jab to the body from Makhmudov. We are halfway through round number 1. Overhand comes in from Makhmudov. Headlock. Steve Gray might have a word with him about that. Jab once again from Makhmudov. Jab comes back out from Allen. Jab from Makhmudov. Jab to the body from Makhmudov. 1-2 coming in from Makhmudov. Uppercut, overhand, pushing Dave Allen back to the ropes. Both men in the clinch. Steve Gray separates the two. Jab from Makhmudov. Right, Allen, keep your composure. Keep confident here. Think about it. Dip down and go to the body. Don't let him punch you up. As we had a hook that came into the body from Allen there. Jab, jab, overhand. He just slips that overhand there, pushing Allen back onto the ropes again. Right, here we go. He can dip down and go to the body and whip the hook into the body as well. So he can jab and then hook with the right hand. Makhmudov pushing Allen back to the ropes once again. Gloves in the face, elbow coming out. He's just getting a little bit bullied by Makhmudov at the moment. He's pushing him straight back to the ropes. Like he said, he's using his jab, body, head. This is the work from Makhmudov. And not really much coming back from Allen at the moment. He had that one shot that it really worked to the head. The body, sorry, and it wobbled him. I hate when I get nervous. I've seen Tommy Welsh, but came as a surprise and random, but all pressure on Riakporhe. It might suit Tommy. And we can't write that off. We can't because it's heavyweight boxing as well, so we can't write it off. I was just expecting a different name. And like I said, this is no disrespect to Tommy Welsh. I was there watching him from the beginning and how he's progressing through his career. AR says, we need our country back. From who, AR? From who? Skyliner, does Richard even want to be a boxer? It's like he's reluctant to come out, get these big fights. I don't know. I did ask him the question, Skyliner. I did ask. I did ask, and he says, yeah, he's taking it seriously. Right, here we go. Yeah, he's getting bullied here. Makhmudov is literally launching into him with jabs and backhands and body shots. Interesting. Jab, jab, backhand. Yeah, he's bullying Alan, pushing him back to the ropes. But the only thing is, I will say that the damage is minimal at the moment. But remember what I said about the heavy hands of Makhmudov, and he's rotating his body into the shots as well. He's bullying Dave Allen, literally bullying him onto the ropes. Right, go to the body, Dave. We need to have some boxing IQ here. You know what you're doing. You know that he punches quite heavily, but you're not really showing any challenge. Right, the jab coming out from Makhmudov once again. You can see that back leg of his bent. Look how he rotates when he throws his shots as well. And this is Makhmudov. Look, throws the jab, but watch how he rotates. Full hip movements into that backhand. Jab once again. He's jabbing his head off. Look at that rotation. Uppercut. He's slow with the punches because of his size. But he is bullying. There's some reddening on the face of Alan. Alan, fortunately now, off the ropes. But he's not busy enough in my eyes. He's saying it's all a bit of a low blow there from Dave Allen. Makhmudov walks off into the corner. It was low. It was low. Just asking if he needs time. We need Dave to... Right, you see how he's coming in? And he's obviously coming in smaller than Makhmudov. Go to the body. Just use it like a punch bag with the hooks. He didn't have his 5 minutes, so we could have done. The jab once again comes out from Makhmudov. We are in round number 2 of 12. Backhand jab. This is the work from Makhmudov to Allen, who seems to be just literally cowering, taking the shots. He threw a hook then, but it missed. Makhmudov throwing some heavy punches now. Here we go, throwing the hooks. Makhmudov holds on for a clinch. I think Allen caught him with a hook there. This is what I was talking about, those heavy shots, guys, and you weren't listening to me. You weren't. And I said I didn't like this fight because of the heavy shots. And look at that's what I'm saying. Look at the rotation from him when he does throw his shots. Look at him as he's throwing that backhand. He's throwing it with intention. Let's have a look at his balance. Don't get me wrong. I don't think his balance is perfect, but Allen really needs to start throwing something. He's extremely inactive. Reddening, jab, the swinging hook that was from Allen, but it misses. The 1-2 from Makhmudov. The 2 didn't land properly. Jab once again coming out from Makhmudov. Backhand from Makhmudov. Backhand from Makhmudov. Marking Dave Allen. The reddening on his face, on his ears. Looks like he's taking some punishment here from the Russian as he throws back one hook and the crowd cheers him on. Oh my gosh. I wonder if he's going to last through this fight. Body shot. That's better. He doesn't like the body shots, Allen. It's so funny. I'm so glad to see him. We do need that Shalom interview, and I'm trying to get it. And he might be annoyed with me because I've said Ben Whittaker's made the right move for him. So he's probably annoyed with me anyway. Hey, listen, I annoy people because I'm honest. I'm never gonna not say what I think. I think that's probably why I'm not gonna be the one that's gonna be getting a lot of job offers in the industry, because I don't think I can be controlled. So yeah, we do need that interview. It'd be good to get it. Andrew's saying 1-0 to Makhmudov. Come on, Dave, wake up. I do agree with you. And AR repeats, we need our country back with the England flag. We need it back from who, I ask? Who do we need it back from? AP comes in, evening. Sorry I'm late. I've been out on the town with Clark and Westwood. AP never change. I'm so happy to see you as well. Dave Allen running out of ideas. Now, that wasn't low. Behave. Right, hey, here we go. Dave Allen wakes up, throws a hook there after that body shot that Makhmudov was trying to say was low. It was on the belt, it weren't low. As he throws out the jab to the head, jab to the body, backhand. I think his coaches may have had a word with him there to start throwing more punches. As we're getting the 1-2 coming in from Makhmudov, Makhmudov is just aiming for the head of Dave Allen. Nothing else. Headshots. So if he's going to aim for the head, Dave, try and feint. Try and use some feints to get in. The double jab, the backhand, then go to the body. Overhand there, but he's missing because he's telegraphing his shots. He's overloading his work. Makhmudov is literally just manhandling him now. The ref has to separate the two. It's gonna drain Dave Allen. Let's have a look. Makhmudov now he was on the back foot. Jab. He's jabbing through the guard of Dave Allen. I need Dave Allen to wake up. Wake up, Dave. Like he can hear me. The jab comes back from Allen. The jab 1-2 from Makhmudov is just literally throwing those shots over and over again. Accumulation of shots to the head, ladies and gentlemen. Dangerous. A hook comes in from Dave Allen. Overhand from Dave Allen. Another hook from Dave Allen. His fans get up and start cheering. Body shot comes in from Makhmudov. Interesting. Overhand comes in from Makhmudov. Backhand comes in from Makhmudov. Backhand. Jab comes in from Allen. Jab once again from Allen. As he walks forward, jab once again, jab pouring, jab tapping to the body. No real strength or commitment or power coming in with the shots. Almost tentative. Is he mindful of what's coming back? Jab once again. This is Makhmudov on the back foot, throwing like a 1-2. Overhands coming in from Dave Allen. Both guys in the clinch. Makhmudov's got his hands around his neck. I think the ref's gonna have a yeah, he did. Had a quick word with him there. We are in round number 3 of 12. Coming towards the end of that round, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, lovely overhand from Dave. That was nice because the way that he walked into that was better coded. But he does need to do some more work. I want to hear what his coach is. They're going to play his coach. No, nothing from the coaches. Right. Jay Sharp says that Dave Allen's running out of ideas. Skyliner says we don't need any interview from Shalom because that charlatan is not going to say anything of note. He's not going to divulge anything, that we're not going to come away with anything of any substance. I think Skyline has made his point clear. I'd still like to speak to him because it's good to talk and it's good to find out what's going on. And so far, with as in the confirmed signings, we've only really had Adam Azim. What's happening with Caroline Dubois? Guys, never mind that. What about nobody bidding on the Chris Billam-Smith fight? I saw that announced where it should have gone to purse bids for his fight. No one bidded on it. I was going to do a video, but then I felt embarrassed. And then I didn't do the video and I saw that other people did videos on it. Absolutely horrific. I can't believe that. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Quite sad. Especially when, Jay Apataya was asking to fight William Smith and he would have got paid. And now he's the value's gone down, isn't it? This fight was a starting purse, was it, for £300,000? Couldn't get that. How much would he have got to fight Jay Apataya? Probably more than 300 grand. But will he get that now? Yeah, terrible. Absolutely terrible. Right, both of these guys in the clinch. It looked like Dave Allen was trying to do some work in the clinch there. Jab coming in from Makhmudov. Backhand coming in from Makhmudov. Jab to the body from Makhmudov. Let's have a look. Some overhand work coming in. Both guys a little bit scrappy. The ref's going to have to separate them. Dave's doing what he's got to do to try and drain Makhmudov back. But Makhmudov's just jabbing his head off. Jab, jab, backhand. Not missing with his shots whatsoever. Backhand once again. Body shot comes in from Dave Allen. 1-2 from Makhmudov once again as he holds the jab hand out. Throws in the backhand. Throws the uppercut. Hook. And this is the work from Makhmudov. Allen comes back with one right hook. Tries to get off a 1-2. Makhmudov puts his hand round his neck once again. The ref's going to warn him. If he warns him again, he's going to get a point taken off him as well, which will obviously help Dave Allen. The jab. Unless he's waiting for Makhmudov to punch himself out, probably thinking that he's not got the fitness to keep up with it. Don't know. Yeah, Dr. Red, 13. What a lovely name. But Dave Allen is a nice guy. As he throws in. Oh, that was a nice little tippy-tappy 1-2. And then a nice uppercut. And that was the work from Makhmudov. Let's have a look. Jab once again from Makhmudov. Jab once again. Looks like Dave Allen was trying to feint to maybe throw a shot. All the work here is coming from Makhmudov. We are in round number 4 of this 12-round fight. The clappers have just gone for the last 10 seconds of this. Allen's got to really put more work in. This is a real slow start from Dave Allen. Well, not a slow start because he started off okay. You wobbled him early. And then it's just like Jay Sark was saying, he's run out of ideas. What's he doing? Yeah, he's getting closer, but he's not. Yeah, that's it. To be fair, that looks like some good inside work to the body from Dave Allen because Makhmudov doesn't like those body shots. We know that. But his 1-2 isn't missing. His shots aren't missing with that 1-2. If you've just joined us, I'm Abs of October Red. This is a live watch along for Dave Allen versus Arslanbek Makhmudov. Interesting fight so far. I thought I would have seen a little bit more output from Dave Allen, but I haven't. Let's have a look. Let me see if I can refresh that. This is going to bring them all back up again. Let's have a look. 1-2. The uppercut, the 1-2, and then the uppercut that's coming in from Makhmudov. Allen's literally just grabbing him and going for the body. Jab. Jab to the body, jab to the head. This is the work from Makhmudov. Even trying to pull down the parry hand to make sure that backhand lands on the face of Allen. Once again, both guys in the clinch. Timeout. Is he going to take a point off him? The ref's giving him his final warning, I think. Otherwise, he will take a point. Let's have a look. Makhmudov on the back foot, but still throwing shots. Allen just not throwing much at all. Throw one jab to the combination shots that Makhmudov's throwing. Yeah, he's going to take a point off him. No, he's let him get away with it again. Steve Gray's being quite generous tonight. Uppercut coming in from Makhmudov. A hook there. Dave Allen tries to throw it, just doesn't land. Timing is totally off. That was a bit of a lot. Yeah, the point's good. He's gonna get the point now, mate. Oh, keeps on letting him get away with it. 1-2 from Makhmudov. Well done. A jab lands there from Alan. 1-2. Alan throws in his uppercut. The ref once again separates the two of these guys. We are in round number 5 of 12. Just not enough work, in my opinion, coming back from Dave Allen. I'd like to see more of an output. Start to nullify. There we go. Body shot, sweeping uppercut, caught Makhmudov clean. Nice. Imagine if there was a third shot there, the hook to seal off the combination. Well done. That's it. Body shot, uppercut, that's working. And that is what Ajit Kabayal did to Makhmudov. I'm sure it was the body shot and the uppercut. You can do it. There we go. Find your brain, Dave. You've got one. You know boxing. That's a better round for better work for Dave Allen. Let's have a look. See if he throws that again. It's the body shot and the uppercut. It seems to work. He seems to be able to land with it. Dip down. Do it again. Dip down when he throws that backhand. Go for the body shot. There we go. He's done it. He's starting to land the uppercut now. And that was off a jab. 1-2 comes in from Makhmudov. There we go. The hook to the head, hook to the body, hook to the head from Dave Allen. The reddening on his face. He hasn't got any cuts or anything, has he? The 1-2 coming in from Makhmudov. Yeah, that better work. A lot better work. That's good to see. The crowd is quite lively in Sheffield. They're a good bunch up there as well. 10,000, I think they got from that arena. Either 9 or 10,000. Good ticket sales, this is. Some bruising on the face. What's he saying? Oh. Desperately want to hear what the corners are saying. Let's have a look. That uppercut. Wham. Beautiful uppercut from Dave Allen there. Nice body shot as well. Dave Allen's good with the body shot. That's what I like. Just keep doing that because it works. And when you think you've got him on the timing, swap sides. Go for the right hook and the left uppercut. And there we go. Missed it. Couple of on the belt that was. We are going into round 6, ladies and gentlemen, of this heavyweight clash. I was about to say British heavyweight clash, but it isn't, because Makhmudov isn't British, is he? Let's have a look. Once again, the backhand. You see when he goes to throw that backhand, his right hand side is open for that body shot from Alan. See, he's going to the body, overhand, working in the clinch. Nice shot there. Good, nice shot. Not cheeky shot. He was allowed. The ref was separating. Body shot, head shot coming in from Makhmudov. 1-2. Uppercut from Makhmudov. Backhand. Body shot coming back in from Alan. 1-2 from Makhmudov. Alan facing. Alan not on the ropes, but heading back towards the ropes as he throws his uppercut. A hook. Just misses with that hook. Let's have a look. Look at that. Watch he goes. He does his 1-2. When he goes to throw the 2, dip under, body shot, uppercut once again. And he can't miss with it. There, he is open for it. 2, because he doesn't throw that fast that he's going to reset and be able to catch him with something coming in. Jab comes in from Alan, jab from Makhmudov. We are halfway through round number 6 of 12. I wonder if this is going to go to points. A fight that I didn't think would go to points. I thought it would go to, we'd get a stoppage here from either of them. Here we go. 1-2. This is from Makhmudov. 1-2 once again. Uppercut. Turns out. I am really surprised the ref hasn't took a point off Makhmudov for holding, you know. Really surprised about that. 1-2, overhand, Left from Makhmudov, backhand once again. Allen throws in the hook, close range. Both guys in the clinch. The ref separates the two. We've got like 30 seconds left, round number 6 of 12. The reddening on the face of Dave Allen is making me get worried. The bruising, oh my God, he ain't going to be able to move his head tomorrow morning. The jab, backhand comes in from Makhmudov there, but Allen comes back with his own jab. Walking Makhmudov back towards the rope there. The clappers go for the end of this round as well. 1-2. The face was open there. Allen goes in swinging. Makhmudov walks away. Dangerous that was because both of the guys had their hands down. Jay Sharp saying Makhmudov is Makhmudov as predictable as a failed ex. Oh, that's not very nice, is it? But he might be predictable, but he's getting his shots off. He's definitely putting that work in. I want to see how. See, I'd be so interested to listen to what Jamie Moore's. I think he's telling him. I don't know. I'm just guessing that he's telling him to use his head movement because the shots that Makhmudov is landing, they are all landing. He can't seem to miss with his shots. I have to keep on refreshing the chat because I'm getting these bots on here trying to advertise streams. Right, here we go. Allen comes in on the front foot. We're going into round number 7 of 12. I just need him to be more busy. Allen walks forward. Makhmudov looking to punch through the guard. Throws a 1-2. Some of them off the gloves. So a bit of guard work there from Allen. 1-2. 1-2. Allen looking there to probably dip to get that body shot. Let's have a look. Jab for the Allen. 1-2 from Makhmudov. 1-2 from Makhmudov again. That 2 landed clean. 1-2 once again from Makhmudov. Just total pure head hunting from Makhmudov. But we're getting no, like Joseph says there, no head movement, no slipping the shots, no feints to get inside, no purpose with his work. He's just walking forward, high guard, open for shots, no slips, no rolls. You know, that's better. Nice, if you can call it an overhand, but it was a right hand, right hook. That headlock. Yeah, the 1-2 once again from Makhmudov, uppercut. Very, very scrappy fight. We are halfway between round number 7 of 12. If you've just joined us on Abs of October Red, this is a live watch along. We call it conversation and commentary. Allen versus Makhmudov, a heavyweight fight. Interesting, but I don't think Dave Allen's been as busy as he should be. The thing is with Makhmudov, he's quite predictable. He's throwing the same shots over and over again. So I'm surprised Allen hasn't been able to read that he's doing that and potentially counter, pushing back, roll under the shot, roll underneath, then throw a hook, potential overhand. There's options here for Dave, but I just don't know why he's not taking them. He's just coming forward with a high guard. So yeah, good evening to all of you. I've got 700 and odd live listening at the moment. We are streaming across X and YouTube, so I'd appreciate if you could give the video the thumbs up, maybe even share it in your WhatsApp groups or reshare it on X if you can. All of that work is appreciated because it helps the channel to grow, because I've got to 10,000 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I was about to say, at last he got the point taken off. Yeah, he'd given him enough chances. You can't even say that's bias. He deserved to have the point taken off. But yeah, like I said, got to the 10K subscribers. Can't do that without your support. So I'm grateful for all of my subscribers, those of you that comment, those of you that listen in. It is all appreciated. That's good. He's standing up in between rounds. I like that. Prefer that. I really would love to know what Jamie's saying to him, but I can't hear it. Steve Gray will do every favor possible for the Russian because he knows they want to feed him to AJ next. Oh yeah, I saw the. I think there was a DM or something. I think Frank Smith was saying that Makhmudov messaged AJ first, but cropped out his message to AJ and then just edited it to where it looks like AJ says, "When you win, or if you win, if you beat Dave Allen, we will fight next." Something like that. Round number 8, Dazza says, "When it comes down to heart, there's only one winner." Yeah, definitely. Joseph, yep, move your head. It is frustrating, and Allen is definitely taking too many shots. We are in, like you said, round number 8. The fight has gone quick. It has gone quick. Oh my God, we saw head movement there from Allen. We saw him. The TikTok, Tyson, the TikTok. He did move out the way then. He's done it again. Done it again. Let's have, because Makhmudov's shots are predictable, he can afford to take those slips because the chances are you won't get hit with anything. 1-2. Once, like I said, Makhmudov really, really predictable with his movements. Imagine if Allen was somebody that just didn't launch forward, that just took that one step to the side and just whipped the hooks in it, or when he threw that 2, just whipped in onto the other side. There we go. There we go. Slipping to the side and throwing in those body shots. Just what I was saying there. That's what we want to see. Just that slight step. You can do that with Makhmudov because he's slower. God, I'm saying this and I'm sat here. If I was in the ring, I would have got battered. But you know what I mean. Just that slight step. Look, that slight. You see when he's coming. Hey, I like the way he does spin off the ropes though. Makhmudov. He's got that good move where he throws like the third combination and then he'll get off the ropes. Nice, good feet there. Excuse me. Showing some boxing IQ of his own. We've got 4 rounds left. Not including this one. Just over a minute left. Steve Gray just tapping him on his head there. 1-2. Has he done something to his shoulder? Makhmudov's shoulder's looking extremely red. His left shoulder. I think he's torn or done something to it. Getting a bit messy now. Maybe it's a shadow. It looks like his shoulders his shoulder doesn't look right. It's like he's got some bruising as it's come out. Right, the jab comes out from Makhmudov once again. Allen, like I said, walking forward, throwing his own. Body shot coming in from Allen. 20 seconds left of round number 8 of 12. Jab, jab, backhand, sweeping hook coming in from Allen as he leans forward, tries to go in on the inside. Yeah, it's Dave Allen, pretty bad tactics. If he can, like I said, just take those tiny little adjustments using the lateral rather than the straight lines, I think he could potentially try and break him down to the body. You know, if he was quicker on his feet, just literally slip to the left, uppercut, slip to the right, body shot. I don't know. What do I know, eh? Yeah. Tony Bellew saying that he's only give Dave Allen 1 round. Yeah, he needs a knockout or a stoppage. I do agree. See, spot on. I've said exactly the same thing. Tony Bellew said Steve Gray's been very lenient with Makhmudov with that holding. He has. We're going into round number 9, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how we get on with this one. Like I said, if it's going to points, it's not looking in his favour. He's not being active enough. And Makhmudov has literally been is even though he's predictable, even though it is those basics, it's the 1-2. Yeah, that what is that on his shoulder? Was that there when he started the fight? Interesting. As he throws an uppercut and a hook on the side of Dave Allen's head. On the back foot, working, going backwards as well. 1-2. 1-2-3. Allen throws his own jab, tries to go for the body, the clinches. Makhmudov pushes him off. Doesn't want to be in the clinch. Allen walks forward, goes into the body, hooks to the head. Oh. AP is a type of person that if I was like a drinker, I'd like to go to the pub with and just, wow, that was a nice, lovely backhand there from Dave Allen, followed by a body shot. What's happened there? Is his gum shield come out? What's he said? Is there something up with his shoulder? Here we go. Yeah, well, he knows that he's got to stop him. We are in round number 9 of 12. We've got 3 rounds left. Tony Belly's just been on the mic and said he's given Dave Allen one clean round out of all of them. So he said he's got to get a knockout. As I say, that clean backhand lands on Dave Allen from Makhmudov. 1-2. 1-2. Oh, lovely hook there comes in from Dave Allen, knocking the face of Makhmudov. It's the uppercuts that are going to get him. Go to the body and get the uppercut. He's shaking it. Is there something wrong with that arm of it? Backhand. 1-2 goes in once again. 1-2 is Makhmudov fighting on the back foot. Uppercut coming in. Allen going into the body. Then a beautiful uppercut. See if you could finish, that uppercut and then throw a beautiful hook to the head. 1-2, the work coming in from Makhmudov again. Once again, spinning off the ropes. Allen gets him with a hook, sort of like scrapes the side of his face. 1-2 coming in from Makhmudov once again with 30 seconds left of round number 9 of 12. Body shot comes in from Dave Allen. 1-2 from Makhmudov. Could have done with a better work rate like this from beautiful uppercut once again. Ow, beautiful overhand as Dave Allen starts swinging, going for it. The concussion shots are going in. Allen's going in with the uppercuts, the overhands. Makhmudov holding on for dear life. What a fantastic bit of work there from Dave Allen. Shows that heart, that grit. Whoa. Good work. Better work from Dave Allen. This is the heart. Yeah, he had him then. He did have him. Not enough, but he definitely did have him. It's the culmination of shots that were starting to get to him. That heart, to find that in that round number 9, to be able to let those hands go like that and walk in a straight line back to your corner. Fitness, say what you want about Dave Allen. Look at that. Bang. That beautiful overhand. Bang. Oh, that one misses him. Goes in with the third. Uppercut. Oh, even though it's like the elbows. Not necessarily accurate, but definitely going in with the shots. The shorter he gets in, the better the shots. And it's the culmination of those shots. That was a sweet overhand there. We're going into round number 10. Come on, Dave. Here we go. Let the crowd get behind you. Feel the spirit from the crowd with you, Dave. Come on, Mr. Allen. The jab comes in from Makhmudov. Backhand goes in. 1-2 from Makhmudov. Hook comes in. Uppercut once again from Dave Allen. Just take that little step out. Allen, take that little step out. There you go. Uppercut to the body. Hooks to the body. Uppercut to the head, sorry. And hooks to the body. Better work from him. Right. Come on, Allen. Body shot coming in. Overhand coming in. Ref separates the two. Right, get your bias eyes off. Makhmudov comes in with a 1-2. Once again, he's onto the ropes. Allen goes to take a shot at the body, but misses. Makhmudov coming in with the 1-2 combinations, as he has been doing. Overhand. Inside overhand comes in from Dave Allen, and ref separates the two. 1-2 once again from Makhmudov. His back is to the red corner as he throws off a 1-2. You know what he's going to do? He's going to throw the shot. The ref will separate them, or he'll throw the third combination and he'll spin out off that shot. Didn't get an opportunity to do that there because the ref intervened. But there he goes. Jab, uppercut, sweet. And that's the work from Makhmudov. Jab coming in from Allen as he walks forward. 1-2 from Makhmudov on the back foot. Uppercut, body shot, uppercut from Allen. 2 hooks to the face. Is he starting to look a little bit tired? He's breathing. He looks like he's gassing, Makhmudov does. I think Allen might get to him, you know. I'm looking at Makhmudov and he's literally breathing. Really let's have a look at it. Yeah, he's still going. Makhmudov on the back foot, throwing the jab. 1-2, 1-2. Hook. Allen comes in once again with the combination of the shots, the overhands. Ref separates the two. We've got 35 seconds. Allen's going to try and go for it again with these last 30 seconds that are left in round number 10 of 12, where he knows he's not going to get the win unless he stops this guy. So let's have a look and see if he gets in there as he throws in those short hooks on the inside. The ref let them carry on with it. A 1-2 from Makhmudov. 1-2 from Allen, overhand, but he misses it there. 1-2 from Makhmudov. Makhmudov keeps on shaking out his hands. I don't know if he's got an injured shoulder there, because there is reddening on his left shoulder, and he keeps on shaking his head, like wagging his head as he... Yeah, don't know what he's saying. Let's have a look. AP says, sounds like Dave Allen is the same mindset as the rest of us. Just trying to make a few quid before Christmas. Yeah. It's like that sometimes, isn't it? It's like that sometimes. Yep, Legal Eagles. Come on, Dave. Jay Sharp, Allen hit him with the ref. Control your distance. Don't make him come. Why am I here in the corner of Makhmudov? Instead of... Maybe that was cupping on his shoulder then. Round 11. We've got 2 rounds left, ladies and gentlemen. And I do think, even though Allen's had a couple of good rounds, and he's had some good finishes to a couple of the rounds, he's got to get the stoppage. He's got to. Otherwise, there's no way that he's winning. Makhmudov has been too busy, albeit the shots, you know, it's the basic 1-2, 1-2, double jab, 2, you know, basic shots. He's winning the fight. See what I mean? Look, 1-2, uppercut, coming in. 1-2, 1-2. Once again, this is the work of Makhmudov. Allen comes forward in the clinch, working on the inside. Ref separates the two. I think the ref should probably let them just fight out of the clinch a little bit, because Allen seems to do all right when he's in the clinch. He can work really tidily on the inside as Makhmudov goes in for his own overhand. We've got 1 minute, 50 seconds left of round number 11 of 12. Are we going to get an absolute monstrous 12th round from these guys? Let's have a look. I'm just having a look at the punch stats on here. Interesting. Right, it looks like... Oh, let's have a look. Makhmudov seems to be getting a little bit better of Allen there as he throws a combination of shots. But Allen comes back Beautiful hook comes back from Alan. A 1-2 comes from Makhmudov. But when Alan throws them disgusting inside hooks, inside uppercut and finish it with a hook, that's a lovely shot for Makhmudov there. Lovely work from Alan against Makhmudov. 1-2 coming in from Makhmudov. That uppercut and the hook is a good combination from Alan. 1-2 coming in from Makhmudov there. Looks slightly off balance on his feet as he's walking backwards, punching, going backwards. Alan getting a little bit reckless, sweeping with the uppercut, sweeping with the hook, not quite landing there. 1-2. I think the comms are saying that Makhmudov is looking at his corner, but he might be. Oh, lovely inside work once again from Dave Allen. When he's in the clinch, his work is really nice. That was a nice backhand there from Makhmudov. 1-2. Once again, we've got the clappers going for round number 11 of 12. 1-2. Got 1 round left, guys. Please let me listen to the corner. I've took too many. That's what Alan's just said in the corner. I've took too many. What's he saying? The guy, even the guys didn't know what round it was. I don't want you walking in. Half step. See those little slight adjustments, yeah? Yeah, okay. Travis is going at the ref, says he keeps on hugging him. This is what I like to hear, the corners. Thank you. Thank you, Matchroom. You let the corner. The last fight, the respect from the two in the last round. There we go. They touch gloves. 1-2 coming in from Makhmudov. 1-2. Starts off strong. 1-2 from Makhmudov. Yeah, 1-2. Literally just the same basic shot that keeps on working, but literally Alan can literally dip to the side and whip those body shots in. He can. It's there because Makhmudov's so predictable and slow. Oh, gosh. And Alan did say, I've taken too many, so it's almost like he knows that he's lost. Come on, Alan. Pull it out the bag. Yeah, he's got to get a stoppage. Body shot there coming in from Alan. Makhmudov still, like I said, punching on the back foot. Able to. The jab coming in from Makhmudov. I think Alan must have landed one there as Makhmudov was moving off to the left. Hooks coming in, clinch. Once again, the ref is separating the two. We've got 1 minute 46 seconds left in round number 12 of 12, guys. 1-2. Uppercuts. Once again, both men in the clinch. Work from Makhmudov. Just let them fight in the clinch. Alan might have more luck if you just let him fight in the clinch. When you're fighting at length, it's not good. Nice counter hook there from Alan as Makhmudov through the 1-2 as he pushes him back of the ropes. Overhand comes in once again. Alan literally going for gold. Body shots coming in. Overhands coming in. Both guys in the clinch. 1 minute and 10 seconds left of this fight. Can you pull it out the bag? You know, I don't usually wish for these things, but I wish Makhmudov would just like take a dive. No, that's not very fair, is it? Get off. The clock is still going down. We've got 52 seconds. What is he saying? He's got another low. He took another point off him. Is that going to make any difference? Not going to make any difference, though, is it? Have they paused the clock? Yeah. Right, we've got 49 seconds left. Right, here we go. Jab, 1-2 coming in from Makhmudov. Body shot coming in from Alan. Double jab coming in from Makhmudov. Alan walks forward. Makhmudov on the back foot, literally running there as Alan manages to swing a right into the head of Makhmudov, literally throwing wild shots now, nothing to lose. You've got 22 seconds left in round number 12 of 12. Yeah, Alan, yes, both guys in the clinch. Got 10 seconds left, guys. Yeah, if he can pull this, am I crazy thinking that he could pull this out in the last few seconds as he jumps into a hook, swings at Makhmudov, the bell goes. Oh, he's exhausted. Alan is absolutely exhausted. The corner claps for him as he almost collapses on the ropes. He's exhausted, isn't it? I think he said he took too many punches. Told you about how heavy that guy punches. I did say that before this fight started. Makhmudov was headhunting all the way through the fight, which gave Dave Allen an opportunity to roll under the shots and attack the body because the body work would have worked with Makhmudov. And every time he was landing the uppercut, it worked as well. But here we go. I think Makhmudov, I would say, won that fight, even though I'm not scoring the rounds. You know what I'm like. But he did what he could, but he's gonna have one hell of a headache in the morning. What's he saying? What's wrong with his leg? You know what I was thinking? He's sat on his stool at the moment. Oh, he's got back up again. What a good man. Yeah, they will have good. Dave's a good guy. It was a good fight, even though it was very one-sided. Just shows that those basic shots, if you can't navigate yourself around those basic shots, and you know this is what happened. Dave Allen did have some success in there, but Makhmudov stuck to his range, boxing all the way through the fight. So, yeah, let's have a look at the chat. Robbie Hemmingborough. Good evening. I don't think I've seen you before, Robbie. Eddie needs to get Dave that watch. I don't know what that means. Jay Sharp says, a fought off Makhmudov. Andrew says, I gave Dave 2 rounds. Mr. A saying controversial draw. Can you imagine? Don't. Makhmudov has improved, to be fair. Has Makhmudov improved? Remember, like I said, look who Ajit Kabayel, really good fighter. You've got to look at the caliber of fighters that he has. Makhmudov improved, or because he got totaled the last time we saw him by Ajit Kabayel? Did he? I'm sure he lost to somebody else after that, or was it? Can't remember. Have we got low expectations of Makhmudov, or really has he improved? I can't say that unless I go back and watch his other fights. Styles make fights, don't they? Ladies and gentlemen, we've said this before. AP said Dave's probably had a bet on the Russian. Do you reckon? See, those uppercuts that he was throwing always landed and that hook, but it was only the 2 shot he was throwing. It would have been nice to see him finish off the combination with a 3rd shot. You know? Andrew saying Makhmudov is not as off balance and uses his range, but definitely, yes, he was that 1-2 and he kept his distance. Definitely did it well. Chris Welsh is saying Allen made Makhmudov look good. Oh, here we go. It's going to be UD. It's got to be UD. UD Makhmudov. Yeah, it's UD, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Makhmudov. Yeah. I'm not going to talk about the cards. The right person won. Chris is saying Allen made Makhmudov look good, in my opinion. Allen was Homer Simpson, just taking shots. Makhmudov is still terrible. Worst heavyweight fight of the year. Congratulations, lads. Chris! But like I said, you've got to look at, like the previous opponents. Has Makhmudov improved, or was he just a better fighter tonight? Yeah, so congratulations, he got the win. Gutted for Dave Allen. I'd said I didn't like the fight because the amount of shots that I thought Dave Allen would take from the heavy puncher. I stand by that. But I'm glad Dave is walking around, putting his hands up, and he's still compass mentis at the end of the fights because he took some shots. Here we go. Look at them promoting the rematch between Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn again. November the 15th. It's not far, is it? This year, this last part of the year is just flying. So congratulations to Makhmudov. Now go and enjoy them 4 beers that's waiting in your hotel room. I wonder what else is waiting there, P. What else is waiting in there? Anyway, Chris Welsh, AJ lands on Makhmudov. It's curtains. It's good night. Putting my own spin on it there. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our first watch along in about a month. I've enjoyed it. I wonder if he's going to fight AJ. I wonder if they're going to arrange that now. Oh, bears. Oh, bears. Yeah, 4 bears. You're right. Yeah. You're going to love me. Yeah, he's saying that Dave Allen's got a. I just want to hear if he's going to call out AJ. Oh, that's nice. Mutual respect in the ring. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That has been tonight's watch along. Like I said, it's the first one we've done in a month. We're going to be doing more of these. I appreciate your company as per usual. Thank you very much for those of you that got involved in the chat tonight. It's good to see some of the old faces back as well. But on that note, I'm going to say good night and I'll catch you on the other side. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, do all of that magical stuff. I've got to shout out my sponsors as well. SA, UK, Maximum Security, Minimum Fuss. And as we say at October Red, au revoir, obviously, and stay ready.
People say I'm toxic, and honestly, I don't care.
October Red is sponsored by SA Security. Maximum Security, Minimum Fuss.